Yo, what is up everyone? Welcome back to MMA Drop Zone. We are just months away from the biggest event in UFC history, the UFC White House card. But today, we have some news that is going to divide the entire MMA community. According to Merab, the UFC told him his title trilogy with Petr Yan is 100% happening, but it cannot happen at the White House. Why? Because Petr Yan is Russian. If this is true, it doesn't just affect Merab. It means the biggest stars in the sport, like Makhachev and Khamzat Chimaev, might be banned from this event. Let's get into the details. Merab Dvalishvili recently sat down for an interview, and he said the UFC confirmed he is next for the title shot against Petr Yan, who just beat him last month at UFC 323 to win the belt back. But when Merab asked to do the trilogy at the White House on President Trump's 80th birthday, the UFC gave him a flat no. Merab said, "They told me our fight will not happen at the White House in June, because Yan is Russian and that's impossible."
UFC ის არის რომ მე ვარ შემდეგი Khamzatზე.
ანუ Khamzatი.
კი, იქნება ჩვენი ტრილოგია, ჩემს და იანს შორის, ეს მითხრეს და მითხრეს რომ ივნისში ტრამპის დაბადების დღეზე თეთრსახში ჩვენი ბრძოლა არ იქნება. იმიტომ რომ ის არის რუსი და ეს გამორჩეულია.
Now think about the ripple effect here. If Petr Yan is banned because of his passport, what happens to Makhachev? Islam is the welterweight champion and was eyeing a June return for the White House card. What about Khamzat Chimaev? He's been calling out Alex Pereira for that exact date. If Russians are out, the UFC White House card loses about 40% of its star power. We've heard John Anik say there could be 7 title fights on this card, but you can't have a historic night of champions if you leave out the most dominant fighters from the East. Now let's look at the fight itself. In their first fight, Merab broke the world record for takedown attempts and drowned Yan. But in the rematch last month, Yan showed why he's a genius. He stuffed the takedowns, punished Merab's body, and won a clear decision. How does the trilogy end? If they fight in a standard arena in July or August, it's a 50-50 war. Yan is the better striker, but Merab is a machine that never stops. But Yan's precision usually beats Merab's volume in the later rounds. Most analysts think Yan has figured out the puzzle, and a third fight might just be another masterclass from No Mercy. This trilogy is the best fight in the bantamweight division, but it looks like we'll have to wait until July or August to see it. So, I have to ask you guys, is it fair to ban Russian fighters from the White House event? Should sports stay away from politics? Or do you understand why they can't have a Russian champion headlining on the president's lawn? And if Islam and Yan are out, who should headline? Let me know in the comments. I'm reading every single one. Hit that like button, and I'll see you in the next one.